Willie D Live.
What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead, click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'll let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give some shots out to the early birds. Clemmy Bell, what up? Mr. Lamont. Coretta Scott Queen, what it do? Chicago in the building. Godly. What's that, Brother Trav? The God Brother. Augusta, Georgia, checking in. Augusta. Yeah, man. Bill Maher. Coming up. Franklin Firm, Grove Street. What it do? Franklin, FRM. I guess that's Franklin from Grove Street. Yeah. What's up, BMO? Baltimore in the building. Actually, it's Baltimore. Baltimore. Baltimore in the building. Willetta White, what's up, Double Dub? Tex Lenny, Temple, Texas is in the building. Tad Lawson, what's up? All right, fam, going in. Let me put a pic up of our subject. That's Bill Maher. Bill Maher hopped on the grandstand of social media last week on his show. And actually, let me see, what show was that he was on? He was on his own show, and he was discussing the Indiana Fever star and her recent in-game altercation with Kennedy Carter. Y'all remember last week, fam, the big game took place, and Kennedy Carter gave Caitlyn Clark a welcome to the WNBA bump. And a certain segment of the population lost their collective minds. They went crazy. How dare you touch our princess? How dare you make her fall to the floor? Yeah, fam, it was bad. It was bad. There she is on the floor right there. Like, what? Now, in all fairness, when she fell to the floor, she did kind of exaggerate the fall. But as she should have, I would have done the same thing. She wouldn't even have to push me. If she just got right next to me and I thought I could get away with it, I'd just flop. Oh, Lord. Oh, she pushed me to the ground. Oh, I need a technical foul, man. I need something, man. Imagine how many fouls these players was getting away with and how many flops they were getting away with before there was instant replay. Clearly, she was fouled. Clearly, she did exaggerate the fall. But more exaggerated than her fall was the outcry for the people who just started saying how much she was targeted. I swear just a few days before I saw Angel Reese get clotheslined and none of them said anything. So when they start talking about race, you got to be careful because we know what this is about. You're pointing the finger. We know what that's about. And when you do that, It says more about you than it says about anybody that you're claiming that are targeting Caitlyn Clark because of her race. My opinion, Caitlyn Clark is being targeted, as she should. Coming in the WNBA, getting all that money and attention, got people changing things and got all these people all excited about her and talking about her more than they're talking about the game. Ain't mentioning none of the players that came before her or that's currently in the league, who helped build the league, sustain the league. Even though the league has been struggling, it's still in operation. They propped it up long enough for Caitlyn to get there, right? They deserve some credit. So if I'm one of those players, you better believe I'm gonna foul her ass when she come on that floor. I'm fouling her. Oh yeah, I'm checking her hard. Y'all act like basketball is not a contact sport. Yes, I'm fouling her. I might foul out. I might give all my five. How many fouls they got in the WNBA? 5 or 6. I'm giving, well, however many it is, I'm giving all of them up on Caitlyn Clark. Put me on Caitlyn. I'm shutting it down. There will be no 3 points made. She might attempt. She ain't making that 1 3-pointer on me. She should be targeted. As all of the players before her, the highly touted players, all of these players who have been college phenoms and high school phenoms coming into the league, they're going to be targeted. And once they get in the league, they're going to be targeted. You better believe I'm going to have a chip on my shoulder if I'm playing against her. Now, if she on my team, you can't be messing with my player now. You know, I'm going to protect her. I got to protect her if she on my team. Because I'm a team player, so at the end of the day, I want to win. So whoever going to help us win, that's who I'm protecting. That's who I'm rocking with. I'm going to rock with whoever going to help us win. I want to win. I want the W. I already wake up with a W every day. I wake up with the W because it's in my name. So I wake up with the W already. So everything I do, I want to win. If I got to foul this new chick that's coming into the league, who's a prolific scorer, who happens to be white, well, so must it be done. I'm fouling. Bill Maher said WNBA players effing hate the rookie. And when he later expounded on why he said everything that he said it's everything, including her skin color and her sexual preferences. It's women are catty. The league is very lesbian, and she's not. And there's race. There's a lot going on here. I don't think she's being targeted because she's straight. Is she being targeted because she's white? It's got to be a little of that in there. There's got to be a little of that, a little. But overall, she's being targeted because she getting all of this attention. That's human nature to get after her. You gonna come in the league? You think you just finna do all that college stuff you was doing, all that stuff you was doing in college? Watch this. Watch this. Yeah, it's physical. We about to get physical. You ain't finna just come in here and do whatever you want to do. Welcome to the WNBA. This is the best of the absolute best. The WNBA is so competitive when it comes to women's basketball. It is such an elite level that with all of this praise that Caitlyn Clark is getting, with her being the most popular basketball player on the planet, she still wasn't good enough to make it to the Olympics. She still wasn't good enough to be chosen to be put on the Olympic squad. The WNBA said there's 12 players, at least 12 players, who are better than you in the league. Now, I know some of y'all came on here to hear some BS. You wanted to be placated. I got it. Want to be placated. I placated. I got it. It ain't working. It don't work like that around here. I got to call a strike, striking the ball, a ball. So I'm telling you what I see. I see a chick being targeted because she is getting all of the recognition, the admiration, adulation, she getting everything. She getting the praise. She getting everything. She getting the money. You getting the bag. She getting the commercials. I'm sure somebody trying to do a documentary, pay her some money for a documentary and a movie and all kinds of stuff. She got action. You damn right I'm gonna target her. She ain't just finna just ease on into the league and just, nah. But here's the funny thing, ironically, Caitlyn Clark is not complaining. She ain't complaining. When she finally spoke on it, they asked her what she thought about being targeted. She says the women are just competitive. It's a competitive league. She said that she's always played at that level. People have always played their best when they played against her. It's always been, people are always competitive when they play against her. So she ain't crying. It's her supporters who are crying. They're the ones out there. And we know why. We know why. You ain't never done it for any other player. There's other players who played better, who had better stats. We know why. But she absolutely is not being targeted because she's straight. That's preposterous. Going into the comments. Mr. Joe, what up? Step Mommy. Lorenzo the animator. Aaron Michaels. Julian Gonzalez says it's the lesbians crying. Come on, Willie. Man, ain't no lesbians crying over. Well, I'm sure it's some lesbians crying, but they're not crying because she's not a lesbian. There's plenty of fish on the court. Plenty of fish in the arena. They ain't worried about that one. Yeah. Illuminati. What up? R. JSU. Says Skylar Diggins is married with 2 kids. That don't mean nothing. How many dudes out here, especially like pastors and some of these ball players, married with 4 kids. And they out here landing the plane all kind of ways crooked. I don't mean nothing. Who is that? Katie, Aniki, Aaron Michaels, Tony Brown, salute. Just not joining, fam. 7-Eleven, talking about Bill Maher, who said that the women in the WNBA are hating on Caitlyn Clark because, get this, family, she's straight and she's white. Oh, here's a thought. If Caitlyn Clark was to come out as not straight, would they still be behind her? Would they still support her as much? What if that happened? What if they learned that Caitlyn Clark ain't straight after all? Then what? How does that work? Here's the thing. Here's the thing, fam. As far as a player, a competitor, I like Caitlyn Clark. I like her. She's everything that you want in a player. What's making people not like Caitlyn Clark is her overzealous fans, them damn fans. That's why people don't like her. That's why a lot of people don't like her, them damn fans. So when she get knocked down, blame yourself. Don't blame her. Blame yourself. She played the game like any regular player played the game. Any regular competitive player played the game. That's how she played the game. She played tough. She played hard. She fouled. She hacked when she have to. She's aggressive. She wants to win. That's the type of player you want on your team. If I'm picking a team, I want her on my team. Her personality, I don't hear her talking outside of herself. I don't really hear her talking down about people. I don't see her overpraising herself. I ain't never heard her pretending to be condescending or none of that. I ain't heard none of that type of stuff from her. She seemed like a decent person. It's them damn fans. That's why people don't like her. Them damn fans. Yeah, it's the fans. Obviously, it's the fans and the media who overhype her. That's who it is. That's why people mad. That's really why they're mad at her. They're mad at Caitlyn because of them damn fans and how the media overhype her. That's why they mad at her. If she was just another good basketball player, if she was a great basketball player and just going about her business like she do already go about her business when she's on the court, she would just face the regular targeting that somebody would do to a star player. But because she getting all of this extra stuff and she got a lot of it before she ever stepped on the court, on a WNBA court, man, them players is like, man, F this, I'm gonna get that. Ooh, I can't wait to play that. I'm gonna kick her mother. And every night, every team they play, they're going to bring their absolute best effort. Really, let me see what their record is. Watch this, fam. Watch this. I'm about to make a whole lot of sense. Watch this. Indiana Fever record. They're in 11th place in their conference. One spot from the bottom. 3-9. They got a 3-9 record, right? Their percentage, their winning percentage is 250. They've lost 9 times. Out of 12 games, they've only won 3 games. I will say to you, as hard as they've been playing, if Caitlyn Clark was not getting all of that shine that she's getting, they'd probably be a 500 team at least. They'd probably be at least a 500 team. But because Caitlyn Clark is getting all of that super shine, every night she's facing the absolute best that team, that their opponents have to offer. They going in extra hard. They making sure they get their sleep. They going in. They ready to shine. Everybody got the Fever date circled on their calendar. So she going up against the best when they're at their best, or at least when they're playing the hardest that they can play. They may not produce their best, but they're at least playing hard every single night. She ain't getting no breaks. The Fever ain't getting no breaks. She's being targeted, as she should, because she's a star player and she's new and she ain't earned half of the stuff that people are directing toward her and giving her. She ain't earned it. So yeah, she's being targeted. But she's being targeted because of those damn fans and the media who are overpraising her and trying to overprotect her and going crazy because she got fouled. I'm hearing people like passionate. I mean, they talking about this like they got money on it or something. They're hating her. They're hating. They're hating. They're targeting her. They're targeting her. All that damn crying. Shut up. Stop all that damn crying. Caitlyn Clark ain't even crying that much. In fact, she ain't crying at all. Reminds me of a drop top, haircut head Stephen A. He's more mad at Will Smith than Chris Rock is. And he didn't even get slapped. This fool on his show the other day talking about Will Smith owe the black community an explanation. He owe us an explanation. He got to sit down with the black community. They running around here, him and Martin Lawrence promoting the Bad Boy 4 movie. And I like Will Smith. And I like Will Smith. And I love his movies. But he gonna have to come sit down with us. I don't care how many white people you see him with. He gonna have to come sit down with the black community. And he got some explaining to do. Man, sit your raggedy company man ass down somewhere. Will Smith ain't got to do nothing at this point but live and die. That's it. And he already lived. The black community got to sit down. He owed the black community an apology. He got him explaining to do. We don't even hear Chris Rock ain't even talking about it. He ain't even that passionate about it. And it happened to him. Chris Rock is never going to get over on this. He's never going to get over this. And goddamn, boy, He sound like he got that girl in him. He sound like he got girl in him, really. Because everybody else is gone. We've moved on. Everybody has moved on. Chris Rock took his lick, literally, and bounced back and went out and made his millions. Will Smith took his lick, figuratively, by having some very dismal numbers at the box office with at least one of his movies I saw. Canceled. Had a limited cancel for a moment. Wasn't really getting no action. Now he's back. He's back to making his millions. I would say that they've moved on. The two subjects, the main subjects, Will and Chris, have moved on. What type of scorn, obsessed, wish I was a lover type stuff is he on? Will Smith, I can't watch it. Like he's speaking for the black community. Like he ain't even got a damn black card. His black card been expired. Like he's speaking for the black community. Ever since he had that, he always talk tough when he talk about black folks, especially black athletes. He always talk really, really tough, real tough, aggressive. And because I ain't scared. Let me address something right quick. Man, I don't care how many multiple syllables he used. He's still a chump. He's still a company man. And he ain't gonna say no more than what them folks allow him to say. He's still gonna call out black folks and throw black folks under the bus and give people like Jerry Jones a pass for being a flat out racist. See, I don't sacrifice my convictions for entertainment. Some of y'all watch Stephen A. Smith religiously because he entertains y'all. He's a start with a C, rhymes with moon. He is. He's a buck dancer. He's a step and fetch it. He's a tap dancer. You know it. He's a clown. But you still watch him anyway because he entertains you. See, I don't watch him. Look, Charles Barkley, I don't dig at all. I like Shaq. That's my dog. I like Kenny. That's my dog. I want to watch their show, but I can't stand looking at Charles Barkley ass. I don't watch it. Sometimes I see some clips and stuff like that, but I can't sit there and watch it. Can't do it. I just can't do it. I rock with Kenny, I rock with Shaq, but I can't do it. Because he's a company man. Bought and paid for with food stamps. I need to get me some water that where they're gonna pay me to drink it. Because I like this water. I drink this water all the time. And I just inadvertently showed y'all the brand name. But yeah, I need to get, anybody out there work for a water company, they got some good water though, because I ain't drinking it. If it ain't good, I ain't drinking it. It's got to have a 9.5 plus pH at the least, and alkaline with antioxidant. You got some water like that, I won't give you an endorsement. I'll give you a passionate endorsement. I need that kind of water. Got to have the good stuff. Yeah. Man, who is it? Who is this on here, man, clowning me? Talking about I sound bougie with my water. Where was that? The chat moving a little too fast. I didn't catch it. Oh, that's you, Jax. Really? You try to say bougie, but I got you. You're saying bougie. Yeah, I guess I am a little bougie with my water, man. But hey, man, you pay for what you want, right? Everybody got their thing. Everybody got their hang-ups. Everybody got their vices, got their own vices. Miss Jazzy is in the building. What's up, Miss Jazzy? I found me another sucker, a clown, a jigabooing company man who mad because I called his lover a company man. Says that, you know what? You about to get blocked. But before I block you, I'm going to tell you something. I know you're going to stay for me to listen to this insult because you're a pain freak. You had to be to come on my channel and disrespect me. So I'm going to let you hear this, then I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to kick you out of my life forever like most people do you who already did. I'm going to do you like your daddy did you. Listen here, you loser. You are a troll. Trolls' whole identity is cloaked in confusion. That's all they do is just try to come in and cause confusion. This is my channel. I run it like I want to run it. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. Now, I'm going to share what this sucker said, y'all. He said calling somebody a company man, then wanting somebody to pay you to drink some water. Too ignorant to see the hypocrisy. So let me get this straight. So I got the power to get paid to drink some water, right? But I don't want to get paid. I just want to drink the water for free. Now, I can drink the water for free and just continue to drink the water for free and brag about the company who makes it, or I can get me some of that money. Are there anybody amongst us who, if you had an opportunity for somebody to pay you to do something you would do anyway, wouldn't take it? Are there anybody amongst us that would not do it? That's what I thought. Because you've shown your propensity to be so slow, so ignorant, so underdeveloped up top, you can no longer have access to this channel. You got to go. So long, sucker. Rest in peace. See, that's how you get rid of them, family. You gotta get rid of them like that. You can't let them have no action. I don't play no games with them, fam. I ain't going back and forth, none of that. They got one time, and straight up out of here. Don't give me no stuff about, oh, you don't want nobody to be able to say what they want. Y'all, you can say what you want. Just spell my name right. You can say what you want. You just don't come and disrespect the host. You don't get that kind of action over here. You can go somewhere else. There's other people that don't mind you disrespecting them. You know, they don't mind. But you ain't gonna come over here with that. You're gonna come over here, you're gonna act like you got some sense. See, that's the problem, people. Fam, everybody's so disrespectful. This era that we're living in now, people are so disrespectful. Like, they don't respect nothing. If you being on some, even though this is the World Wide Web, when you're on social media, and you go to somebody's platform, it's their platform and their rules. At the very least, even if you don't like the person, at the very least, you don't disrespect the person. But some of these people, they got a wide open platform and they don't really care. They just want the followers. They just want the subscribers. They want the likes. I'd rather have, let's say, 1 million subscribers who act like they got some sense, who can practice proper decorum and respect on my platform, than to have another 9 million full of uncivilized mutts going back and forth all day long, causing dissension, just causing confusion, disruption. Yeah, I'd rather have that. I'm not finna kill myself doing no damn YouTube channel. Be me stressed all out. Have my blood pressure high and all. I'm not doing all that for to have no damn channel. Yeah, if I don't like somebody, I don't check them out. I don't rock with them. If I don't like them, I don't follow them. I don't rock with them at all. Unless perhaps it's like somebody major, like a president. I'm checking them to see what they got going on, and because that person decisions on a daily basis affect my life. So I might check that out for that reason, so I can be abreast of what's going on. But other than that, just following a celebrity, when you got 1 million choices of celebrities, you ain't following somebody because they can sing good. You got 1 million people can sing good. Following somebody because they can hoop good, because they a hooper. Man, there's 1 million dudes out there that can hoop. In the NBA, it's at least a couple hundred. Find one that's got some good standards, some good values, who got a moral compass. Pastors don't matter to me how big they are. It don't matter if they got a big old congregation of 50,000 people. Let me tell you something. That dude right up the street from me that live in my city at Lakewood Church. There's a few other ones around here, got big churches, a whole bunch of followers, whole bunch of members. You couldn't catch me dead inside them churches. Yeah, it's cool what you do, but what kind of person are you? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you do that. Oh, you can slam that ball. That's cool. You can dunk that ball. That's cool. You run that ball. That's good. You can sing. You can rap. That's good. Oh, you want to top returners in the oh you lost. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you got what you do? Multi-level marketing, MLM. You made how much money? $3 million in 1 month. That's cool. But what kind of person are you? That's more important to me. My inner circle. Everybody ain't got big money, but everybody got big values, big morals, good people. Not perfect people, just good people, decent people. Kirk Schmidt says Caitlyn Clark will be on top for the next 10 years. She in the dough. Only she can mess it up. if she continue to play at her skill level and get better, yeah, she'll, yeah. As long as she can continue to play, yeah, she'll be good. She'll be straight. She don't get injured, she'll be good. No matter what, she got a brand now. Caitlyn Clark is branded, so no matter what, even if she don't play ball no more, she branded now. She got a brand. So she can make money. Just like Johnny Manziel. That dude ain't played football in I don't know how long, and he never turned out to be what everybody thought he was going to be. But he got a name. He got a brand. So he can always be paid. He going to always be paid as long as he want to be paid. As long as he's willing to get up, get out there and get something. Stepmama says Caitlyn Manziel. That's funny. Caitlyn Manziel. Hey Jay, what up? Say, man, some of y'all need to get on stage, man, and do some improv or something, man. Fajita says, where's that comment? If these girls are playing basketball. Who at home making the sandwiches? Say, man, if you're not a comedian, that can be your first joke. You can take that joke, you can take that right there and just go get on stage. You ain't got to do nothing else. Just go out there and do 5 minutes. Find 5 minutes. Start with that joke right there. You can just start off by just talking about Caitlyn Clark. Just walk out on stage. I'll give you your intro. When they call you out, come out on stage to a dope rap song. That's number one. That always works. Come out on stage to a dope rap song that the people in the city where you're playing knows. And it'd be better if it's a local anthem. If it's a song that everybody in that city know, play that song, right? Then you come out after they say your name. You can buy yourself some time by just looking at the crowd like crazy. And people be at comedy clubs, they be ready to laugh anyway. And then if they already had some drinks, you're going to get them. So just walk out there and just be like, they're going to be like, they just love it. They ready to laugh. So just all you got to do is just do a little posturing, right? Do a little posturing. They're going to laugh. You're going to have them. And then you say, y'all all right? Yeah, so been watching this Caitlyn Clark thing. How many of you out here, how many of y'all out there Caitlyn Clark fans? What you're doing right now is reading the room. You don't want to jump out there too fast because you want to make sure you know if the people like her or not, right? If the majority like her or not. So you say, how many of you out there Caitlyn Clark fans? If they go crazy, he's like, yeah, me too, man. How about that fever? I got the fever. Say yeah. Get them like that. If they don't, if they kind of like iffy on whether they like her or not, like just say something like, yeah, I'm tired of that bitch too. And they'll go, ah! They're gonna go crazy. Because the people that's tired of her really are tired of her, and they really are calling her the B word. So say it like that. That's gonna get them. You got them, man. You got them. You in the door. And all you got to do is just go back and start talking about what happened. You ain't got to make this stuff up. It's out. The script is already written for you. Just go back and talk about what happened. In that game when she got fouled. Like she got fouled, she went down, and she was like, she went down, and she was doing all this. You was like, I thought Jason was after that. And then you just ended with, I got a question, y'all. I've been thinking about something very heavily. It's just been dogging me about this WNBA, if these girls are playing basketball, who's at home making the sandwiches? Boom, you got them, bro. First joke, 5 minutes, you out. Boom. That's your first start in comedy. And, you can take some of what I said and tighten it up or whatever, so it can flow a little bit more fluidly. But you got your 5 minutes, man. Now, whatever you do after that is on you. Now, I can help you with the first 5. After that, it's on the experts. You're gonna have to call in, some of the experts. Mount Dog, what up? Fam, I've been around comedy so long. I know so many comedians. Like I just seen them set them jokes up so often, fam. I pretty much can tell you what you need to be doing. Yeah, but I ain't getting up there. Gotta leave that to the pros, man. Them boys the ones who do it well, who can really, really do it. Them boys you can't play with them boys. I ain't talking about no internet stuff either. I'm talking about real stand-up comedy. I ain't talking about no joking pranks on the internet. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about timing. I'm talking about handling a heckler right off the top of your head. I'm talking about being able to compartmentalize what's going on over there and sticking to your joke. When there's a disturbance going on over there, or your intrusive thoughts get the best of you and you start thinking about what you need to be doing after the show or what happened before the show. Yeah, man, that takes concentration. Takes seamless concentration. And you got to be focused. You got to have that memory down. Because I get up on that stage and I have my first 5 minutes. I get my first joke. After that first joke, I'll be like, man, what was I saying? What was I about to say? Oh, that's right. And can't use no paper. You can't be using notes. That ain't gangster. Can't use notes. A real comedian can't use jokes. A real comedian would never use a joke. Like a real comedian would never write down a joke and tell a joke, like pull it out. That ain't what real comedians do. You got to be on top of the head. I can't even watch comedians that read from paper. I got to watch them. I got to watch them, the ones that come off the top, that got it memorized what they're going to say. I got to listen to those type of dudes, watch those type of dudes. All right, fam, we shutting it down. Bill Maher set it off. Bill Maher said that people are hating on Caitlyn Clark because she's white and straight. How many of y'all out there believe it? Let's take a poll before we get out of here. Let's take a poll. How many of y'all believe that people are hating on Caitlyn Clark because she's white and straight? Thumbs up if you believe that. Thumbs down if you say, hell no. Let's see where y'all at. Let's see what y'all saying. Are they hating on her because she's white and straight, or are they hating on her at all? If you think they're hating on Caitlyn Clark because she's white and straight, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, ain't nobody worried about all that, man. Coretta Scott Queen says down. Todd down. Angel Heaven says up and down, a little bit of both. Todd says down. Cara says down. Mont Dog down. Miss B down. Dro down. Jessica down. Larry down. Willetta White down. Calm down. Fetty down. Ruth down. See, family? So Jolanta down. Dawn down. Josie down. The fundraiser down. Okay, fam. So almost exclusively, y'all said that y'all don't think people are hating on her because she's white and straight. And I agree. I don't think that people are in general hating on her because she's white and straight. Yeah, it might be two people, whatever. I don't think people are in general hating on her because she's white and straight. But this underscores the importance of Black media, because if it was just Bill Maher and the network that he's on and CNN and ABC, Fox, NBC, that's all we had, MSNBC, if that's all we had, then a message like I just gave y'all tonight couldn't get across. In fact, what you guys think, your message couldn't get across. Your message wouldn't be heard, wouldn't be viewed, because that's how they suppress the information. That's how they are able to spread the propaganda, by gatekeeping and picking and choosing what topics are heard, who gets to be heard. That's how they gatekeep. That's how they control the information. But when we have our own thing, where we can speak unapologetically, we can bring some balance, and we can offset the BS that they put out. We can debunk their lies. We can take over the narrative and shape our own narrative. We ain't got to just leave that narrative that they put out there floating around. We can go out there and redirect the narrative, or create an entire new narrative. That's the importance of Black media. No more talk.